India's fast-growing real money gaming industry is staring at an uncertain future. Once projected to touch nearly $10 billion by 2030, the sector now faces a sweeping ban under the online gaming bill. Now, the bill proposes a blanket ban on real money games, whether based on skills or chance. It also criminalizes celebrity and influencer endorsements. With penalties of up to 2 years in jail, operators face harsher punishments, 3 years imprisonment and fines up to 1 crore rupees. Regulators will now have sweeping powers, including warrantless search, seizures of servers, and freezing of accounts, marking one of the toughest interventions in India's digital economy. Industry insiders warn of an existential crisis. Over 20,000 jobs are at risk, and more than 300 companies may be forced to shut down. Now, nearly half of India's domestic sports leagues could collapse, with sponsorship revenues dropping by up to 40%. The sector is currently valued at nearly $4 billion. It already contributes nearly $3 billion annually in taxes and the same amount of foreign investment. Now, a sudden prohibition could derail that momentum and push users towards illegal offshore betting platforms. Industry analysts suggest a strict enforcement model rather than a blanket ban. The ban strikes at the heart of India's most profitable gaming companies. Gamescraft reported profits of nearly 1,000 crore rupees in financial year 2024. Together, real money gaming apps account for the bulk of industry revenues. And despite a tax hike introduced in 2023, they continue to attract users and foreign capital. But under the new bill, these growth stories may abruptly end, with IPO plans, foreign investment flows, and expansion strategies now in jeopardy. Now, the government argues that the ban was necessary to curb the social and financial harm linked to online money games. Reports of teenagers running up debts, young professionals losing salaries, and cases of suicide tied to online gambling have raised alarm. Officials also cited risks of money laundering, fraud, and even terror financing through gaming platforms. Clinical studies have pointed to a rise in anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, and behavioral problems linked to prolonged play with monetary incentives. The government maintains that the social costs outweigh the economic benefits.